Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you today about your emotions bucket. We use this a lot during class, and I loved getting to talk about our emotions every single day. And how you can use this at home with your family is by checking in with each other. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling happy? Is your day filled with something that makes you feel excited? Are you feeling like you have a full bucket? Now, here's what I have. I have a clip with my name on it. And if you have a clip at home, you can use a clip to move where you are feeling on your bucket. Now, if you don't have a clip, that's okay. Everyone has a finger. And you can point to where you are feeling on the bucket. If you're having a great day, if you're feeling good, share with us, share with your parents, share with your brother, your sister, your dog, that you have a full bucket. Now, if you check in and you look at your bucket and you think, man, I'm feeling a little bit sad today, or I might be feeling a little bit angry for lots of different reasons. If you are frustrated, talk about it. Share with your parents that you are feeling like you have a low bucket. And guys, you can feel anywhere in between. If you're a little bit sad but a little bit happy, you can be somewhere in the middle. All right, so share with your families, how are you feeling? Now, your buckets can move throughout the day. You can start out with an empty bucket, but your bucket can be filled. What are different ways that you can fill your bucket? You can fill your bucket by doing nice things. You can fill your bucket by sharing with each other, playing, lots of different ways. So what I want to do now is read to you, how full is your bucket? We read this in class a lot, and I would love to read it to you right now. All right, this is written by Tom Rath and Mary Reckmeyer and illustrated by Mari J. Manning. How full is your bucket? Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. I want to build with you, she said. Felix scowled. Go away, you're too little. I'm big. Stay back, you'll knock it over. I can be very careful. Go play with your baby toys, Anna. She's thinking angry thoughts. Thwack. Oh man. Grandpa! Grandpa shook his head. Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket? Invisible bucket? Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandfather was joking. But the next morning when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket floating above his head. Where's your bucket? Can you feel it floating above your head? Your imaginary bucket. When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. I've got a meeting this morning and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still. Felix slipped and chocolate scattered across the floor. Felix, yelled his mom, you should have used the stool to reach that. Felix could feel his bucket tip and big invisible drips spill out. Drip, drip. Ha ha, Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Drip. Get the broom and clean that up before you miss the bus, scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the choco wheats. and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Drip. Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has one just like it. Drip. Psst, Felix, psst. Drip. Watch out, Shrimp. Drip. Oh man, his bucket is getting emptier and emptier. How do you think Felix is feeling right now? It was still morning and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. How is he feeling? As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it's like when you have an empty bucket. He was angry and he was thinking mean thoughts towards others. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Mrs. Bumblenickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could hardly bear to look. Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class? Felix grinned, a big smile, and felt a big drop land right in his bucket. Drop. Drop, plink, plop, drop. The Gigantosaurus who wanted a pet by me, Felix. The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. When Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped, even Emily, who sat next to him and didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. His day is turning around. Drop. Team captains today are Veronica and Felix. Drop. He sat with someone at lunch. He got picked to be on a team. Nice cow. It's a dog. Well, nice colors there, Felix. Cool laser ant backpack, Felix. Wow, they're sharing compliments and they're sharing nice things about each other, and that is filling their buckets. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else had a bucket too. Drop, drop. Let me help you. Here's your baseball catch. Thanks, dude. Drop, drop. Ooh, there we go. Drop, drop. Hi, I'm Felix. First day? Yes, I'm Amir. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. So when he did something nice for someone else, he filled someone's bucket, but he also filled his own bucket. Isn't that amazing? When Felix burst in the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket and I understand how it works." Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog," he almost scolded. But then he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Your doll will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix her." Well, until then, do you want to help me build the tallest building in the world with my blocks? Oh my goodness. He has a full bucket and he's inviting his little sister to play with him. How do you think she's feeling right now? And so they did. They both have full buckets. Wow. So what are different ways that you can help fill someone else's bucket while filling your own bucket at home? All right, guys, thanks so much for listening, and I will see you again soon. Bye.